this is Karen from Grace Be Creations. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. I am jumping on tonight because I decided to do another tutorial, another craft with me tutorial. I'm super excited to show you. I made this a while back ago, and I really wanted to make a couple for the journal that we were just doing. I want to make a couple to add to the book, and I just love this piece of ephemera that I made a while back ago when I was making those book page envelopes. Well, back then I made one that was a book page pocket. It's a vintage book page pocket, and it has a antique vintage lady on the front and with a frame cut out, and I absolutely love this. Now, I know everybody might not have the same die cut, or any die cut for that matter. You might have a frame die cut. You can use anything on the front. You can even cut out an oval picture of a lady, vintage lady photo, but I used this one. I got this from Temu, and I absolutely love this little frame. It does all these cute little die cuts. I have white, I've got ivory, I even did one that was in pink, and I also did one that's a pre-made cutout of the lady that I'm using in the next one that I'm going to show you. I absolutely love this photo of this lady, and she just looks so pure, and I don't know, I just love the look of it. It's so pretty. So I'm going to show you how I made this. Just a quick little tutorial just to show you how to make these cute little ephemera pieces to add to your junk journal. I'm going to use that. And if you don't have this frame, or you don't have a frame, you can make an oval shape. You can cut out a picture of a vintage lady from one of the kits you have. You don't have to use the vintage lady. You don't want any picture that's like an antique look. Because we're doing an antique, it's an antique vintage book page pocket is what it's called. So we also have some little keys that we're going to use to hang from the eyelet. Make sure that you have some eyelets. I got some lace here. I brought over some flowers because you know me. And we've got our book pages, and I also have some, I brought over my little package of embossed paper, little book writing paper, and then some colored book paper, wallpaper, you name it. I just brought it all over, see what I can come up with. I might make 2 of them. Actually, I don't have another picture. I should have done 2 pictures. I don't have another picture. Maybe I can find something else to put on one. Maybe I can do like a little vintage flower or something, because I didn't print out another one. I don't think I did. I mean, you could even use, like, here's a great example, right? You could even if you had die cuts like something like this, if you had some die cuts of like a frame, you could just go and add the photo of the lady on a frame or something. Anything like that. We'll make one for now, and I'll see what my time looks like. And if the time looks good, then I will pause it and print up another photo. Because these are pretty quick to make. I mean, they're not too hard. We'll see if I'll do 2 or do 1. So let's get started. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a piece of book paper. Now, I did my stitching offline, so I didn't have to pause the video, but I'm going to show you how to do it for people who glue. So basically, you're just going to take your book paper. It doesn't matter what size you do. You can do a big book paper. You can make a big one if you want. You can make a small one. You can make a tiny one. Any size that you want to make. It's completely up to you. So we're going to fold up till you have about an inch. Okay. And then you're going to stitch it. Now what I did is I stitched all around for the decoration because I love the way it looks. At first I did pink and I'm like, that doesn't even show up. And I'm like, oh, I'm too lazy to change the thread. I'm like, stop it. Go over and change the thread. So I put some gray thread in. So I did a couple of them, and I have some zigzag as well, just to show you the different styles you can do. If you don't have a sewing machine and you have to glue, I'll show you really quick. You're just going to glue like a pocket. Works just as well. The stitching kind of gives it a little more decoration, I think. And that's all you have to do. It's that simple. So I'm going to put this aside and use this one. I just wanted to show you the folding part. So I'm going to do this one. I'm curious, in the comments below, do all of you use a sewing machine, or do a lot of you use glue? I am really, really curious to see how many of you have a sewing machine and how many of you just use glue. I'm really curious because a lot of people don't know how to sew, or they don't want to sew, or they know how to sew but they don't have a sewing machine, or they just plain love it and they use sewing for everything. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear, to see what you guys do, just so I can get an idea of like what you guys use. Okay, so now I'm going to take, let me see, the next thing, we're going to put on the embossing paper. What I do, I want to go with ivory, or actually it's either ivory. I have some of this left over from Rose Hill Paper Cottage when I bought some of her paper. I think I'm going to use, I'm just trying to see if that's going to, yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to use that for the top part. Let me get that out of the way so I don't confuse. Let me see. Which one? Yeah, okay. So all you're going to do is you're just going to rip a small piece of, I want to get it in between the design, and if you glued it, you can do it long as well. Like that. I love making these. I mean, oh, they're so cute. They look so nice in a book. I think I made like 2 of them. I don't know where my other one went. I might have used it in one of my books. Okay. I think I might do that. The only thing is I don't think I have another, I don't think I have the one to match it to go on the bottom. I didn't think about that. Hold on, I'm gonna hold this one aside. Scratch that. Let me go with ivory because I have enough of the ivory. I just don't have another color like this to do the bottom. And I don't want to mix match it. I'll use this for something though, because I love this paper. Okay, let me just do ivory. Scratch, start over. Yeah, I'll just do that. All right, so I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna rip a piece of embossed paper to put along the top. like so. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I can't believe we're going into Wednesday already. These weeks fly by. Ooh, I just heard thunder. Ooh, I heard thunder. You all know I love weather. We had some boomers the other night. Like all night long. Every time I woke up, there was more thunder. I was too tired to be looking at the radar though. Okay, am I paying attention to what I'm doing? Did I make that too skinny? I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. All right. Got so excited about the thunder. Cut too much. Okay, there, that's good. So I'm going to glue that down. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I always try to get it the perfect shape. Like that. Okay, so we're adding some thickness to it so we can put an eyelet through it. Okay. Like this. And of course we have our pocket. Okay. Now we're going to do the bottom part. And you're going to use the same color or whatever color you want. And we're going to do, let me see, the bottom part, I did like a thicker piece. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down. Like that. And I'm going to add a little piece on top. Trying to see if I want to add like a word page or if I want to do... Would be kind of cute to add the mauve on top of that, but it would be way too contrasty. What about a thinner piece? No. I am too picky. I am just too picky. Okay, so I could have pre-picked out all the stuff ahead of time, but nope, I don't do that. I want to be able to work with it with you guys. So I'm figuring it out right along with you. Let me see, how did I do this? I did kind of like a decorative top on this. I don't know. Let me see if I have. I mean, I could do the word. I have more. Where's my little tin box that I have all of my words in? Let me see, hold on. Right here. Here's those words. Those are those words that I made with you guys the other day in the video. Maybe I can add one of those on there. Now to find the right shape and length. I also have fabric too. Let me see. Okay. have some fabric. I could do a fabric piece on top. I'm just trying to see how that would look. Yeah, I think I might do that, but I have to shorten it up a little bit. And I would have the top like that. I'm trying to think if I want to stamp it, or I don't know if I want to do fabric and stamp it, or if I want to just use a piece of paper. Sorry about my arm. I didn't think I was going to have this much decision making. I didn't know I was going to struggle with the top part, because on this one I have like a design. It's almost like a little design, but I didn't grab something like that. It's an embossed piece of paper, but it has like a design on it. It's really cute. I wish I had another one. Okay, let me see. I have something like... I don't know. Hold on. I wish I wasn't so picky. But I am. I might just use the fabric and maybe stamp it. Maybe I can shorten it a little bit this way. Maybe it's just too wide. I love ripping fabric. Yeah, that's what it was. It was too wide. I'm gonna go ahead and just stamp this down. Okay, I am back. I am so sorry. I had some technical difficulties with my camera. I'm gonna try and I might have to cut it out when I do. If you see a part that like ended abruptly, it's because my camera was doing something weird, and it was like almost working in slow motion. So I apologize if I've gone a little further in this. I'm not sure where it left off, but I think I was choosing the fabric. But I'm gonna go start over. I'm not starting over. I had to stop it and start it back up. So this is where we are. I am gonna stamp this piece of fabric with a postcard stamp, and let's see how it comes out. I went and looked at the video to make sure that it didn't get ruined, and it was only a few minutes that it was doing it. Oh yeah, look at that. That is really cute. We'll add that on there, on top. Yes, that's perfect. I'm glad I thought of doing the stamp on the postcard stamp. That looks really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue the fabric onto the top. And then we're going to add the lady photo. Like that. See how that looks? Now we're going to add the photo. On top. Like that. And now we're going to add our eyelet. I made such a huge mess over here. Typical of me. Okay, Close my stamp. So now we're going to grab our eyelet tool and we're going to make a hole on the top in the center. Right there. I'm going to add my eyelet. More thunder. I hear thunder. We've been getting a lot of storms the past couple of days. Okay, now I'm going to clamp. Like that. And now I'm going to grab one of these keys. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I like them both. Which one did I, how big was the one I used here? Yeah, I think I'll do this one. This one's a little short. So I'm gonna grab some, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some dusty blue-gray thread. This is embroidery thread, and I'm going to just cut a small piece to add to the key. It's going to be really small. You don't need to go big. I'll go big so I can tie it, and then I'll shorten it up after because my fingers are... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie it to the eyelet. I'm going to tie it up. I want to leave it hanging a little bit, so I don't want to tie it too tight to the top. So I'm going to leave a little bit of slack. Sometimes just licking your finger kind of helps it. I hate tying small thread. Especially when you have nails. You would think the nails would help, but they actually don't. All right, hold on. Oops, oh man, I just completely took that out. I think it's coming apart, that's why. Hold on one second. I'm going to make the thread a little bit longer. Sometimes it's the simplest things that aren't so simple. Okay. Go big and then cut down. That way I have plenty of room to tie it up. I want to leave enough to let it hang a little bit. And I'm going to knot it. Okay. Like that. And I'm going to cut it. Like that. See how cute that is? And this is the one that I made before. How adorable. And these are so perfect for your junk journal. You have a nice little pocket. You can even do something on the back. You can put another piece of, like a plain piece of paper, or you can glue it into your book. You can glue it into your book by just putting some glue down and placing it on the paper, or you can take like a little a safety pin and you can put it through the hole, or an a ball pen and put it through there, and you can clip it onto a page in your book. It's perfect. It's perfect for your junk journal, and it's so adorable. You can even add some flowers to it if you want. I love adding flowers to vintage pieces. Let me see. I just love these flowers. I'm telling you, I'm so glad I got a bunch. You can just do like a little something like right there, which I'm going to do. I'm going to use the leftover thread from cutting leftover fabric piece to glue it. I just love adding little flowers to a vintage piece. I just think it gives it such a cute look. Like that. And I'm going to guide how long I want it on there. Ah, the glue is sticking to my fingers. Okay. I think I'm going to go right there. Oops, I almost clipped that. Ah! It's stuck. It's stuck. All right, I'm just going to put some glue down there to help it. Again, while I'm doing this, I want to thank you guys so much for all your wonderful comments in the last video. I appreciate you all so much. I just love the group of people that are on my YouTube. I love answering your comments, and I just love reading what you have to say, and I love knowing what you guys are working on, and I just appreciate all of your wonderful comments. Okay. How's that? I love how that came out. I'm thinking I should have gone maybe a little more diagonal. It hasn't glued down yet. I'm thinking, hold on. Yeah, I think I want to go more on an angle. Like that. Love it. I love this piece. I think one of the parts I love the most is the stamp. I didn't think the stamp was going to look good on the fabric. I love how it came out. I'm glad that I stopped myself and said, no, wait a minute, it doesn't look right. Let's do something to it. So that's what I came up with. All right, so this is the book pocket, vintage book page pocket. Like I said, it's very easy. Just fold up your paper and go for it. Just cut out, if you don't have the frame, just do an oval. If you have an oval die cut, you can do an oval die cut around your photo, or you can just fussy cut it around. Oh, I had some lace I could have added to it. Ooh, I think I'm gonna add that on the bottom while I'm talking to you guys while I end the video. You can just cut. Oh, that's the other one. I'm working on the old one. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I've been up since 5 this morning. Okay, well, I'm going to add some lace to the other one too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there we go. This one just needed some lace. I meant to do that. That's what it is. I meant to do it. I'm going to go ahead and add some lace on here, though. I'm going to add it on the top because I have some stitch on the bottom here. I don't think I stitched on the... No, I didn't stitch on the bottom there, so I guess that worked out. So in ending, leave a comment below. This week, we're going to start working on decorating some pages in the book. I was a little conflicted on whether I wanted to do the whole decorating of the book on camera. And the reason why is because a lot of people have been asking for some tutorials and some other things, but I can mix it up. We will work on the book sporadically through the week. It's not going to be like in a row like I did with building the book. I'm still trying to figure out a good schedule for my YouTube channel. I want to come out with a really good, consistent schedule so that you guys know what days I'll be uploading. Right now, it's kind of on a whim. So I really want to start a schedule so that you know when I'm going to put a video out. And so I'm working on that with my schedule to see how I can make it work. But for now, until I figure that out, I will jump on and do a video, and we'll start decorating the journal. I am really, really wanting to make another slim journal. Not the flip-flop journal, but a regular slim journal. I'm just really itching to do that. If you saw my Instagram from today, I showed a pan photo of all of my slim journals, and I'm like, I really want to make another slim journal. So, but maybe we can work on a slim journal in between me decorating the one that the regular book that we just finished. So we'll figure it out. I'm sure that I'll find something to record. But this is it. Here is the vintage book page pocket. I hope you guys have loved this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this project. I hope you make one. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great night. Bye.